Off we go now from State Farm Stadium.
A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Buying time to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down, here's Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goedert. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And complete to Zach Ertz.
Hurts pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people just like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
He fakes the give here and looks to throw.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Fitzgerald's got it right side.
Complete.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
49-yard line.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Athleticism on display there by Derek Barnett to come up and get him.
44-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. They'll roll him out right. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
By Fletcher Cox. A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Cardinals 3.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He's airing it out for Williams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss.
3rd down.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Deep for the Cardinals, Christian Kirk. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Murray a give. This is Drake. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. at the 47.
Now Drake. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the Cardinals' 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ertz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Ertz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Hurts fumbles it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. On first down, Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
A gain of 13 yards. And
here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Open right side, complete to Rager. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st. Hurts sets up to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Here's Murray. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 10, Eagles 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field, and to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now is Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
8 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 2. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down, and 2 yards to go.
Flushed out. Hurts fumbles it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there.
Cameron Johnston.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
At the Eagles.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
Hurts pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he's got his man on the out route. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Eagles 1st down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Going up top. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Murray going to look to run, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
His own 3-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. He may try and run for this. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And this returnable for Rager. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
17.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He's at the 40. Past the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fielded a couple yards into the end. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From a yard out. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Scott on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Out to his left. Looking deep for his tight end, Hurts. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Rager, 75 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Escaping the pressure right. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. And he will lose lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second.
Now this time Murray to throw it.
Eagles 24-yard
Dancing to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
8-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
The return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
4-yard line.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And now here is another interception.
You thought you had it.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The 18-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray being chased out left. And Daniels has it left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And Murray, he's going to run with it himself. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
By Brandon Graham. It's a loss of 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Now Newton on first down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. And the Patriot first down.
Newton now to throw. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Kyle Duggar on.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble.
And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Christian Wilkins. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. The Patriots send out their punt. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins take over first.
There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, but I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, now this from 43. Sanders' kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there.
And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Dolphins 10, Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, it's Taylor. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, 1st down. They're throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Newton. He'll drop it underneath to White. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
To James White.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
To throw is Newton. He may try and run for this. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now Newton.
New England.
The 20. Open man is Myers. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for New England. 45 yards. Here's Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 2nd and goal, Newton, and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
47.
It's the fullback there to make the grab, and the Patriots are back within a score.
The extra point.
So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Devontae Parker. He's at the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
On the return, it's Taylor. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. After one, 17-7 is our score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton, 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
First down, Patriots.
Here's Newton. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Michel. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Throwing is Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Gain of 16 yards. First down.
Newton to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A play fake to Michel, now Newton. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gaskin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run now with Gaskin. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 27.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
4.
This is Gaskin on the carry, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Sanders for the Dolphin field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good.
Makes the score.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On the play. And it's third down.
Throwing on third down, Newton goes underneath here to White. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. A final shot before the break. Newton toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Demir Bird. It's second down and 10.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 29-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made On the handoff, it's Gaskin. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 40. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard to gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
And this is caught at the 8. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Durham Smythe, 28 yards. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Is good.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Dolphins 27. Patriots.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back.
And it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
Jason Sanders.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Little flip of fortune. They had a chance to possibly pin him deep, but out of bounds, and now they'll start at the 40. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. Going for the deep ball. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. And no room to maneuver there. Give them a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial... And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
It's 2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Newton, and that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. He's at the 50, 30, 20, And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 85 yards. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
At the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
Here's Newton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get a score closer. Dancing to his left. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw right away. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler formation.
And look at this. Another fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Now Newton on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Throwing again. Newton flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And now look at him go. The 30, past the 20. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tua finding Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The Dolphins are lining up.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now a first down throw for Newton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And it's second down. To throw again. Newton, he's going to sling this deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 57 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off at the 19. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Newton being chased out left. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. On first down, it's Newton. He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Newton. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through these.
Yeah, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack.
At the 24-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On third and long, it's Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at about the 31. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 40, the 20, 10, 5. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some steps.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Patriots 16.
And this is secured by the pick. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Parker. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by... Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did, right?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Play action. It's Newton. On the move to his left. Going deep here for Edelman. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Tua to try again on second down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Going deep for Moncrief. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now this throw, it's complete. Is Moncrief with it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 16 yards, a first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Newton's pass.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
On the pickup.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 11. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9.
Play action, now it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 14-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down. Playing
the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Newton. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. His big tight end over the middle. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.